Hey, how's it going, guys? Flickify here, and today I'm excited to bring you guys a new career mode series. So my Southampton one, I feel like it went over pretty well, so I've decided to stay in the Barclays Premier League, and we're going to be managing Chelsea. So the reason I chose Chelsea is due to the fact that I haven't really managed a team, whether that be in FIFA 13, FIFA 14, that has been as strong of a club as Chelsea is, and they've got the money to spend and the players to back it up. So I feel like this is something a little bit different for you guys, and it's going to allow me to sign some great players and hopefully provide for some entertaining gameplay for you guys. And yeah, we're going to start the episode off with a Czech injury, which is pretty crucial for us. I mean, that's a devastating blow because Czech is our starting striker. Of course, we've got Courtois on loan at Atletico Madrid, so I could recall him for about 9 million, which I guess isn't too much in our standards since we've got about 100 million to spend. And first thing we're gonna do with this team is we're gonna go after a new striker. And the reason I went for a striker, although the fact that we have three strong strikers at least. We've got Demba Ba, we've got Fernando Torres, and we've got Samuel Eto'o. All those guys are a little bit up there in age. I mean, they're in their late 20s, and unfortunately in FIFA terms, that means they're going to start declining in value and declining in overall soon. So we've got to sign a young star striker, and that's going to be Luis Muriel, hopefully. I did go after quite a few strikers, or I inquired about a couple strikers, including Alexander Pato, but this guy was the cheapest, and I'm just going to go after him. He did decline our contract offer because he didn't think that he could actually fulfill the role that we offered, which is a little bit strange. I haven't really run into that too much. So what we're going to do, we're going to give him a little bit more money and we're going to downgrade his squad role. So I think I move it up to 100,000 per week for the wage, and we bump it down to an important first team player and 4 years for the length. So hopefully that one works out well. And Marseille does come at us with a transfer offer for Fernando Torres, and they offer 16.5 million. I say, if you give me 23 million, I'm going to accept that. And they come back with a 20 million offer. And I do go ahead and accept that for Fernando Torres just because he's 29 years old, so he's going to start declining soon in value. And that much for Torres. I mean, I can sign another striker for probably a better striker, a better young striker for the same amount. So that was my reasoning behind that. And I apologize for any guys that are big Fernando Torres fans, but it's strictly business. And we also go after Mitchell Weiser. I think FC Bayern did accept our 1.5 million offer, which is a deal for Mitchell Weiser. He's a great player, and hopefully he can progress well. The contract offer was accepted for Luis Muriel, so hopefully that works out well. And we offer a 30 million bid to Juventus for Pogba. I know things are going quick, guys. It's going to be all transfer stuff in this episode. So Juve does accept our 30 million offer for Paul Pogba. So we got to sort out the contract. We offer 100,000. And here we get another offer for Shaqiri. We're going to offer for Shaqiri. I didn't catch the amount, but we do try to sort out things with the contract, and I'm sure I will be able to catch it here in a couple seconds. But another offer here for Mikel. I do accept that one for 8 million because I don't think Mikel is going to get too much playtime. And we did bring in Paul Pogba. And we are attempting to bring in Paul Pogba, so hopefully things work out well there. And Shaqiri does decline our contract offer, so we're going to try to switch things up. We're going to bump it up to 4 years, give him 130,000 for the wage, and make him an important first team player. And Pogba does accept our contract offer, so he's going to be added to the club. That's a great signing for us. And Shaqiri there, 20 million we did pay for him, which is a bit hefty, but Shaqiri's a young guy and he's got a lot of potential, so hopefully he can plan out well for this team in the future. And another offer here for Ivanovic. Napoli comes at us with an 8.5 million offer. I say that you need to give me 10.5. You give me that. Again, he's 29 years old and he's a bit older. Fiorentina offering for Matic. He is a new signing for the club, but he's young, he's good, but I say if you do give me a hefty amount, I think I'm bumping up to like 22.5 million, some crazy amount. 25 million is what I move it to, and if they're willing to pay that much, then I would be glad to. And they actually say they're going to go ahead with the deal, which I was so surprised with. Maybe I should have bumped it up to a little bit more, but regardless, that's a lot of money for Matic. And, you know, I can sign a better player than his caliber at this point in time. I mean, I paid 30 million for Pogba, and he's got more potential than Matic for sure. We're also trying to go after Fabio Contral because Ashley Cole's a little bit up there in age, and we do win our first friendly. We're also going after Varane from Real Madrid. We're going after a lot of Real Madrid players, and the 20.5 offer for Fabio Contral was accepted, so that was a good signing there. And now we just got to sort out some contract stuff, which is typically not too hard of a problem. And we do draw our second friendly against PSG, and a 27 million offer for Varane worked out, and the contract is accepted, as well as Contral. So Contral and Varane from Real Madrid are added to the club. So that's a couple other great signings for us. And we get an offer here for Gary Cahill, 8.5 from Monaco. We're going to bump that up, of course, to 15 million, a very, very good amount. And again, if we can get that kind of money, then I would be happy with it. They come back with a 13 million offer, and I accept it yet again because I can find better players than his caliber. We're also going after Yassine Benzia, offer 2.4. Hopefully things work out well there, and they do accept that offer. So we just got to sort out some contract stuff. We luckily don't have to pay too much for him. He only wants 7,000, which is a steal for Yassine Benzia. We're also going after Victor Fischer from Ajax, and we're going to offer 10.5 for him and see how things work out there. And Sami Khedira, another player from Real Madrid, I'm going to try to sign, offer 15 million. Yassine Benzia accepts our contract offer, and we're going to add him to the club, so hopefully he can be our youth player that ends up becoming a beast for us in the future. And our offer for Victor Fischer was accepted, so he wants 70,000 per week, and we're going to give him that and give him the squad rotational player role. And again, hopefully things work out well there. Real Madrid comes back to me and says they want 20.5 million for Sami Khedira, and I am willing to spend that amount because I think he's a quality player. Actually, offer 20 million. I think he's a quality player. He's got a couple of good years ahead of him, so hopefully things work out again there. I feel like I've said that several times throughout this episode, and I'm going to try not to say it again. But Ashley Cole, we get an offer for him from Borussia Dortmund. Kind of surprised to have received that one. I guess they've got Schmelzer, but again, he's 32 years old, so I counter with 6 million. And they come back to me and they say they are not interested anymore in that sort of offer. So we're going to go ahead with a little bit of simulation. And Victor Fischer's contract offer was accepted. So we're going to be adding him to the club. No, we're not, because we've got the max amount of players. So I think that's going to bring an end to the episode, actually, guys. And look at that. We've got a game against Hull City. So if you did enjoy this first episode, be sure to smash the like button below. Helps me so much. And I hope you guys are excited for this series. And be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of those episodes. Other than that, guys, this has been Firefly. I'll talk to you all again soon.